Well, the calendar says that it's April, but it certainly feels like fall. It is wet and rainy, and it just seems like a football Saturday in South Bend as Notre Dame sets their sights on the 2023 season.
And it's an unbelievable opportunity for these three freshmen to get here. As Coach mentioned, this is the 15th practice for them.
There is Jabron Payne, another carry, takes this ball down towards the 10-yard line. Another young guy, sophomore running back in his second season, gets a chance to put his skills on display here in the spring game.
Absolutely, and what an incredible opportunity for him to come out here and show, he belongs up there with those top two backs.
Empty backfield, 5 receivers set for Hartman, who pitches it out quickly. Thomas makes the catch, makes a move inside the 5. He dives for the end zone, and Jaden Thomas has a touchdown.
Couldn't ask for a better start. Sam Hartman's first drive as a Notre Dame quarterback. A touchdown pass to Jaden Thomas. It's funny, you watch Sam Hartman there, he can't help himself. He goes almost right back to the slow mesh there at the beginning of the play, and there's nobody even there to hand it to. But unbelievable throw to Jaden Thomas, and he does the rest. That's the thing. As a quarterback, you just want to distribute the football, get the ball in these playmakers' hands, and let them do what they do best. This won't be the norm, but it's great to see here today.
So Tyler Buckner, everybody around South Bend knows him. His pass, that may be a loose ball, as that's going to be a live football recovered by the gold team. There was pressure early, and now they're going to actually say that it was a sack with a red jersey, and the ball was not live.
As a play caller, it's incredible to be up in the box and see things, but at the same time, he is coaching the tight end position, and he wants to be down there and see the emotion of the game.
Hartman takes a shot downfield, and he's found his favorite target. Jaden Thomas has another big gain. See what the gold team does here on 1st and goal. Hartman will fake the handoff, keep it himself, and he'll run it in for the second touchdown of the game. The gold team clicking on all cylinders to start the contest.
Absolutely. It's always a little unfair when the guy in the red jersey runs in the spring game, but I think that was a clean touchdown. Had it been a live play on the quarterback, I think he still gets in there.
He told me overall he thinks the spring went really well for him, full of ups and downs, but a lot of learning. And he said when the offensive staff approached him about the position change, he was quick to get on board.
Just about every single person described Gino Guidugli as even keel.
Out of the timeout, Hartman's going to throw. It's caught again. This time it's Greathouse out across to the 40-yard line. That is great access that he gives us really throughout the program as Hartman throws over the middle. Ooh, big catch. Make sure everybody's okay. Yeah, looks like it was a clean catch that time by Davis Sherwood.
Big catch there by the tight end. That's part of the tight end life. You have to go across the middle. You have to make contested catches. It's a lot of trust from Sam Hartman there, throwing that ball in the tight window across the middle of the field, and makes an unbelievable catch, holding onto the football through contact. And I think you saw that affect his play throughout the season. We didn't really see the real Logan Diggs until late in the season when he was comfortable.
Hartman taking a shot at the end zone, and it's complete. Matt Salerno has the catch for the 3rd gold touchdown of the day.
Sam Hartman just continues on his great start to this game. Another drive, another touchdown, a beautiful route to the corner there by Matt Salerno, and Sam delivers a beautiful ball over the top of the defense.
So Angeli's got his first down. Now he's on the move here with a fresh set. Again, not wearing a red jersey, so he's live, and he will roll out. Flushed out of the pocket from behind. He's taken down. Junior Tuialamaka is able to make the play and record the sack. See the clock approaching half a minute as Angeli has him on the move once again. Steps up in the pocket. Oh, he's sacked. Taken down at midfield.
It's really going to set him up for success as he continues to develop.
Yeah, his actual senior prom is tonight after the game as Angeli throws a beautiful ball to Jaden Greathouse, who comes down with another catch. Also, a lot of Notre Dame guys come in. Where do you think Joe Alt can kind of rank, and how can he project to the next level?
Yeah, he falls right in line with the great offensive tackles that have come out of Notre Dame over the last 10 years, constantly sending game film and practice clips back to his dad. They've worked together since he was in high school. So although he's formally having 3 offensive line coaches in 3 years, he's got 1 offensive line coach at home. This gets back to Coach Freeman. He trumps everything. It doesn't matter how much time's on the clock or what the officials say. If he wants to see another play, he gets to see it.
Oh, one last shot at glory, and it's intercepted. How about that? The gold team will put an exclamation point on the afternoon. Xavier Watts gets to record what I imagine will be an official interception in the stat sheet, and it'll go down in blue-gold history as the final play of a shutout between the blue and gold teams. Overall, though, I think Notre Dame fans today, Kyle, saw what they wanted to see. They saw Sam Hartman come out and look as advertised. Really big-time resume coming in from Wake Forest, and I think he delivered in a big way today.